Okay, it's day 130. This is part two. And I think we've firmly established Uranium One is all about the FBI and all the things that go along with the uranium business. And we know who the Uranium kind of One founders are. But I'm going to say here this weapons business is the number two. If the 1, 2, 3 drop box kind of pulls it all together. And the Awans are really what's concerned, or who is concerned with what's in those containers. Now the story got personal here for 1, 2, and 3 with me down in South Carolina. I was kind of detained from actually getting to the bottom of the story as far as 1 was concerned, the uranium, but I think I might have also stumbled on 2 and 3, which was the weapons and drugs business. So this is where it gets quite personal. Pride hard drives in April, and now the containers in June. But I think when the fullness of time goes out and we look at who our partners were, we're going to find that they were the nuclear partners of Iran and Iraq, and also the weapons makers of UAE, or the weapons brokers of the UAE, as well as DynCorp, which was involved in the drug trade. And I think we have lots of historical precedent with Amjad Awan to talk about how the Awans have been involved in this piece for a long time, which is the drug business. So that's my 1, 2, and 3. So moving on to the DNC, and looking at the DNC mostly as kind of a cover for this 1, 2, 3 activity. It's almost like a laundry mat for the money coming through this 1, 2, 3 activity. And everything we really see are kind of just the outer facades protecting that business. And what we really see underneath the DNC structure, the structure in the Navy Yard, is really about managing the logistics of 1, 2, 3. And the help desk down there probably is not a help desk at all. It's managing the logistics of 1, 2, 3. And in Chicago, the same way. The MIS department's probably managing the logistics of at least 3, the drug business, if not also 2 as well. But isn't that why we have those control points with the DNC in those places? And so here's 2, which is the containerized weapons business. And we've seen this with Club K. This is the whole Gulftainer deal. It isn't really this all about containerizing weapons for rail cars and ships and trucks and so forth. This new form of covert weapons that now we can store these containers anywhere in the world, any port in the world, and we can sell them to anywhere in the world. So NATO becomes a key customer in all of our dealings. Doesn't that really explain why there's so much dealings with NATO here with KK&R and David Petraeus? And isn't this the new weapons of the future? And then finally 3 are the Chopras up in Chicago with the MIS department. Aren't they really just kind of a front? Couldn't they just be a front for the Awans and this drug for weapons business? Couldn't all these ports and all this activity that's coming in, Detroit and other cities in Florida and so forth, really just be, the pain clinics just be a front for this drug business? Isn't the deals that we've done in Pakistan that Rahm Emanuel's helped Imran Awan's father with, isn't that really a whole program of poppy farming through USAID? Here we even have them putting USAID farms on as pomegranate farms. And then finally, the whole convenience store business and the hospital business and the fake doctors and all the distribution network for drugs isn't really drugs number 3 in our scenario.